LeBron James and Draymond Green have developed quite an unlikely friendship, and the pair have been seen together in public multiple times, and recently they also posted a hilarious video of them celebrating the 4th of July, dancing and talking about how people have doubted them. If you're interested in learning more about this, then stick around, as today we'll be talking about all of the latest news and updates in the world of the NBA, starting off with a star-studded bromance. Both these players have been rivals for 4 seasons straight, ever since the Golden State Warriors and Cleveland Cavaliers had met back during the NBA Finals. But it looks like that is just water under the bridge at this point. Their friendship has also ended up rubbing some people the wrong way, such as Bayless, when he tried to give Green some flak for the friendship. Plus, there's also the added element of Green wanting the Warriors to sign him up with a max contract. Draymond also shares the same agency as LeBron. Both are represented by Klutch, which has raised speculation that a possible move to the Lakers is highly likely. The pair were spotted partying once again recently, and fans were quick to record the two as they danced at a restaurant. Some have suggested that a Lakers connection pretty much confirmed, while others poked fun at the fact that they were doing the Antonio Brown dance. Currently, there's nothing to suggest that the two are anything more than good friends hanging out, so speculation is to be expected. Green is pretty outspoken in the NBA and has become somewhat of a representative for players in the media, so it isn't uncommon to see him hanging out with other NBA players nowadays. As of right now, there isn't much for Warriors fans to worry about. Next up, doing the Antonio. The two 4-time NBA champions were spotted replicating Antonio Brown's new dance while hanging out in public last Sunday night in Toronto. The dance originally went viral last month when the former NFL player turned rapper performed it at Rolling Loud. Ever since it went viral, multiple athletes have been seen doing the dance, but none of them reached the level of James or Green's stature. The Lakers and Warriors superstars were dancing to Drake's new song, Jimmy Cooks, which also features 21 Savage while doing the dance. A collaboration the world needs to see made official. Green is also quite the photographer. Earlier that same day, James and Green were walking down the streets of Toronto together when they encountered a fan who wanted a picture with James. Not Green though. Ouch. Green gladly offered to be the photographer and took multiple shots of the two as they posed for the camera. James also made the fan's day by giving her a hug before he jetted off with his new friend. All in all, a very wholesome interaction. We'd give anything to be in that fan's place, though we'd probably ask Green to be a part of the photo too. Nah, maybe not. Hopefully, his ego wasn't too bruised by the interaction. Though, who can blame you when you're out and about with one of the biggest athletes the NBA has ever seen? The two also celebrated the 4th of July together. 4th of July is the biggest celebration for Americans around the world as they celebrate their independence. Patriotism and festivities sweep across the nation, and NBA players celebrate the occasion in style as well, as LeBron James and Draymond Green did. The pair were seen drinking and partying together, and then a visibly drunk LeBron and Green post a video onto their social media dedicated to their haters. LeBron hit back with a few, but simple choice words, saying, "They didn't believe in us, but I did." LeBron and Draymond may not have had the brightest start of their relationship, but the two of them sure have grown to become very good friends over time, which makes sense considering they've both experienced similar things throughout their career. Both players have faced doubt at several points in their careers. Many have felt that LeBron's winning streak was over after he missed the playoffs during his first season with the Lakers, but then he won it all back in 2020. Draymond also has been in a similar situation. Many skeptics stated that the Warriors had lost their dynasty after missing the 2020 and 2021 playoffs, but then they bounced back and were crowned champions in 2022. He was also widely criticized for his terrible play on the court early on in the finals, but he ended the series on a positive note and talked trash throughout the entire offseason. Recently, LeBron has also been talking about wanting to play on the same team as his son, who is nearing the NBA eligible age. The MVP has repeatedly been vocal about his wish to play alongside his son before he retires, and that day might be coming soon. So, will the father-son dream team ever be formed? Bronny James has been doing the full summer NBA circuit playing with Strive for Greatness, which is a junior team named after his father's charity. As the son of arguably the greatest player of the 21st century, Bronny has been in the media spotlight ever since he started dribbling. When he was 10, his dad joked that college coaches were already trying to recruit him. The NBA is pretty well known to be a league of sons, from Brent Barry to Bol and Kobe Bryant to Kevin Love. The league has always been filled with second-generational players, but there's yet to be a father-son on-court combo. LeBron's wish to play with his kid would mean he'd have to play until he was at least 40 years old, which would tie with Vince Carter's all-time NBA record. But maybe it isn't that preposterous, since Bronny is heading into his senior year in high school and LeBron has stayed practically ageless. It's time for us to start wondering, could LeBron's dream come true? Only time can tell at this point. Meanwhile, in other NBA-related news, first off, LeBron and the Los Angeles Lakers have discussed a contract extension. The Lakers MVP had a productive discussion with the team about their future together on Thursday. However, sources claim that a new deal has yet to be agreed upon. LeBron met Rob Pelinka, the vice president of basketball operations and general manager, as well as Darvin Ham, the new Lakers head coach, on Thursday in the Lakers facilities war room in Al Segundo, California, and it was the first day the star was eligible to sign a 2-year contract extension worth $97.1 million with the Lakers. His manager expects both sides to continue dialogues moving forward. LeBron is entering the final year of his contract, which is worth $44.5 million, and he will be 38 by the time his current deal is up. This is because, according to the NBA's collective bargaining agreement, the maximum length that a player aged 38 or older can sign a contract is 2 years. If he doesn't sign the extension contract before its expiry, he'll become an unrestricted free agent and can be approached by any team who wishes to sign him, though he'd get the final say. It's also possible that James could ask for a 1-year extension for the 23-24 season worth $47 million, and an additional year with a player option for the next season. This move could be intentional, as his eldest son Bronny is now a senior in high school, which would make him NBA eligible by 2024, and James has stated numerous times about his desire to team up with his son on the NBA roster before his retirement. Next up, Iman Shumpert has been arrested for pot possession. A former NBA player was arrested at Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport for allegedly trying to bring 6 ounces of weed through security last weekend. According to the police report, police were called to a TSA checkpoint on Saturday, 30th of July, and informed that a sizable amount of marijuana had been discovered. The report also states that Shumpert told officers about the marijuana and has asked if there was any way he could still make his flight, as he was supposed to pick up his daughter. He was told no and arrested on a felony possession charge before being taken to the airport jail. As of yet, there's no information about a court case. Shumpert also had a magazine that contained 14 rounds of ammunition, but a gun wasn't found. No contact, an agent, or a lawyer was available to receive him. And lastly, Oklahoma City Thunder have re-signed Mike Muscala. Oklahoma City Thunder have officially announced Thursday the re-signing of forward center Mike Muscala. Muscala previously had a team option for the 22-23 season that Oklahoma City had declined. As of yet, the terms of signing haven't been released by the team. The 30-year-old has had another excellent year as a sharpshooter for rebuilding the Thunders last season. Even though he only played under 14 minutes a game, he racked up 3.3 three-pointers per game and hit them with a 42.9% accuracy. He also joined Karl Anthony Towns as the only 2 players 6'10 or taller to shoot with an accuracy higher than 40% on that many threes, despite playing fewer than half the minutes. Like several Thunder players, Muscala got shut down halfway through the season last year before he had to undergo a procedure on his right ankle, but is expected to make a complete recovery before next season. And that's a wrap for this video. What are your thoughts on the bromance between LeBron and Green? Let us know in the comments down below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.